every step you take. Kingdoms quake, the war king rises, let the heavens shake. Is it 'cause you feel the same? When the stars fade out, will they chant your name? A sudden pause, then an explosion of trumpets and heavy drums. You are the war king, ruling the flame, casting the shadows, calling my name. Through fire and fear, you stake your claim, a crown forged in battle, forever to reign.
Trumpets and drums crescendo, adding intensity to each repeated line.
Is it 'cause you feel the same? When the stars fade out, will they chant your name? A sudden pause, then an explosion of trumpets and heavy drums. You are the war king, ruling the flame, casting the shadows, calling my name. Through fire and fear, you stake your claim, a crown forged in battle, forever to reign. Forever to reign.
Trumpets and drums crescendo, adding intensity to each repeated line.
The war king stands, his kingdom unbound. Through endless ages, his voice resounds.
Good morning, afternoon, or evening to everyone. Welcome back to day 19 of our long road. And let's start with a couple of things. I haven't streamed or played in the last 2 days due to world issues. I had some commitments and I could not stream or play. I did a bit of studying, not much though. This road, it's been until now a really emotional roller coaster, ups and downs. Some recap from last stream, which was day 18, where we start with win, and then we had 2 losses. It was funny because I analyzed the losses, and I found out something very funny. Remember day 17 we had 3 wins in a row, and I was particularly proud of one of the winnings. And when upon analyzing the winnings, I found out that I didn't play really good and I blundered. So it was kind of a surprise, especially one of the games that I was really proud of my checkmate. I found out that I blundered and I was back very bad, even though I thought that I played really well. Now, in contrast, when I analyzed the two losses that I had, I found out the other way around, that I was playing really good and I blundered really bad. The first game we lost, I immediately I knew that I blundered, so it was no surprise. The second game we lost, I figured out that I blundered also. Um, but in both those games, I was on top, and it's such a thing that you win, you get really happy, and you go see it, and you were down, and you were lucky, and you lose, you think you did bad, but you find out that you're really doing good. So go figure, go figure. All right. Still regarding ratings, so we've been going down. We've been going down on the daily puzzle also. Although today, on the warm up to this stream that I start always by doing puzzles, um, on the puzzle streak, I could make 39 in a row, which is second all-time best. Even though on the daily puzzle, and that's the one that counts for the puzzle rating, I did not do a good job. Anyway, this road is going to be long. Actually, I'm questioning now a bit whether or not this format of playing 3 games a day, if it's the proper format. If I should play more per day, like 4, 5, or 6 games. And I don't know, I'm thinking about it. But again, I'm doing this road all by myself. I don't have anyone's help on it. So any help that I could get, I would really appreciate. If you guys have any advice, I would really, really be grateful to hear from you in the comments. I'm not playing on the board outside these games that you see me playing here online. Actually, the place where I'm living, I don't know anyone here, so I heard there is a chess club, but I haven't taken a look at it, and I'm brand new in this new place that I'm living in. So I don't know. So this is my only resource right now. But again, I would be honored if I could get any help I could get, if it's worthwhile. I don't know. It's been an emotional roller coaster, basically, and I think it will be like that for a while. And the key here, I'm trying to be resilient, and I think that will be the key point. Okay, so let's see what the chess gods have in store for us today, and let's play 3 games. Let's try to do something, even though I don't like this feeling when I don't play for 2 days in a row. I think it's very, very unproductive, even though I study a bit, and I will, when I have a lot of viewers, I will discuss more about how do I approach this, how do I study. Maybe I'm doing something terribly wrong. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, let's see what the chess gods have in store for us today. The usual 15-10 rapid games. And let's start our first game for today. Maybe you can listen in my tone of voice that I'm a bit down. Well, it's a roller coaster. Okay, I'm playing whites. Our usual London system. We are playing a 967 opponent from South Korea. I think he's going to play for the King's Indian. And just a hello and thank you to our South Korean opponent. I think it's the first time we play a South Korean. Asians usually are pretty good at these. Okay, we develop. I think I should have been a bit more aggressive. He's going to fianchetto his bishop for sure. I just want to develop calmly. Exactly. Keep on developing. Okay. Let's get that. No, actually, let's kind of do this first. So we can take I don't want to let's take with a horse. First, let's cut his bishop from going there and threatening our queen. He's going to get our bishop. Our opponent taking a long time to make plays. This can hurt him in the end or not. He's probably preparing well. Probably he's thinking about moving bishop here. Try to not take, and then with his horse or his bishop here to threaten my queen. He goes the other way around. Okay. So what is he threatening? Still to take my bishop? Which I really don't like. Let's protect the bishop. We are one pawn up. Our opponent really thinking, and I'm not denying these kind of scares me a bit. I think it's time to start storming. We take that bishop. He takes with the queen. Queen attacked immediately. He's probably going to move his queen here. He did. So he's thinking check. Let's avoid that altogether. You can now check that. And I'll trade knights. Maybe I should have gone for his knight immediately. Ten 12 to 5 minutes, probably our opponent is playing slowly. It kind of scares me. If he doesn't attack my king with a check, which will result in a trade of knights, I will most probably get the initiative and attack his knight. Which would be a blunder because my queen is unprotected. That was expected, so we trade knights. that pawn there is okay. That pawn there is okay. All right, oh, I can do this. Oh, I can do this. Oh, actually, I can attack his queen. He probably gets there. Yep. So if I take here, he can sacrifice his knight. So let's move the rook to the open file. Because he has 1, 2, 3 attackers. I have 3 defenders, so okay, okay. Okay. So in fact, so he's got 1, 2, 3. I got 1, 2. Let's add another one. We got 6:30. He's got 3 minutes, so it's all right. If he takes, I takes, and it just helps me to protect the d4 square, which is now contentious. Okay. Now it's a good decision point. If I go here, he takes, I take, well, let's keep on fighting for that square. Yeah, I felt it was kind of his only move. Let's get our queen out of the way. Now he's coming for this, trying to check the queen. We are going to lose a pawn more there. There should be some move here. That I could probably ignore. Let's start by doing this. Because he was attacking this pawn. Threatening to check our queen that we moved somewhere. Okay. I think the game now is equal. He's got 1, 2, 3 pieces. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. All right. He's got 1. So if I go here, I wanted to reroute these things. Let me reroute this rook. Is well played. I want to reroute this rook also. Oh, and he timed out. Okay, I don't know about this game. I think it was well disputed. I think it was really well played. 6 pawns. We had also 6 pawns. He had a pawn majority here. I don't know what would be his next move, but I would move. I would attack his rook here, most probably. His undefended pawn was attacked there, so there was kind of it was a contentious game, but I feel that I didn't do that bad on against the King's Indian. It was basically a King's Indian that he played. 2 great moves for best, 6 excellent. So I feel there was a lot of a lot of mistakes by me. Actually, when I moved this rook here, my line of, because he had his rook there, and my line of thinking is, if he kept the rook there, I would attack, double attack his rooks. So if I came here, he could take, and that one was under attack still. Well, it was a good game. It would be a good game also to analyze to see how the thing went. Anyway, for people viewing, so thank you for being here. Welcome to this newbie old guy playing chess, trying to improve his chess skills. Although talent is a question mark over here. Well, it is what it is. Just say hello on the chat if you want. We would be honored if you do so. Okay, so this was our game with whites. Our opponent was 957. So he was a bit up. It was a couple of points more up than us. And let's go for a new 15-10. Okay, we are again playing with white with 838 from the US, right? Yeah, welcome. Let's go. Are we going to see another King's Indian? We are. We are going to see another King's Indian. We're going to change a bit our play here. We're going to change a bit our play here. And I really don't remember how this goes, but this can be a lost pawn in the beginning. Well, we'll advance the pawn later. King's Indian is a very powerful a very powerful opening. What is he trying to do here? I take, he takes. I take, he takes. I take, and he's trying to get my knight. My knight is not up for grabs. Let's try to keep these kind of clean. Okay, he's trying to double up. We developed calmly. It's all about keeping the cool. Okay. We need to make some threads here. Let's try to make everything stick together. I really don't get this move. Let's do something a bit crazy. We are ready to trade pieces. We are really ready to trade pieces. Okay, he doesn't want to trade. He doesn't want to trade. He doesn't want to trade. So if he takes these fours to take, and I save my bishop. Yep. And I destroyed basically his pawn structure. And I saved my bishop. And I doubled up his pawns. So time to trade rooks. He wants to come here and threaten my pawn, then fork my rooks. But I think, my friend, that's not going to be allowed. Very interesting. So if I come here, it takes, I take, it checks, but then what? Let's try this. I don't mind losing a pawn. Sure, and now what? That's the question. Okay. He's threatening to take this pawn. He's got two attackers. Time for our king to move up. Protect, he can come here, he can come here again. Now you could ask which which horse to take. Then I would say this one. We are done on time, 7 to 11. So which horse to take? I would prefer to take this one with the idea of trying to force his bishop to move out of there. He's probably going to check here. If he checks, We go back again, still attacking both horses. Or we could just remove any shenanigans and just go here. We need to start moving fast and attacking. So 7 to 10 minutes. Okay, he found I would say kind of a good move. Kind of a good move. What could we do? We can still attack his horsey and moving the king further up on the white. Only move he could do here, I take his horse. If he does go here, okay, he wants to attack that pawn with a check. Do we have time? Do we have time? That's the question. No, let's do this first. I believe this. It might be a blunder. It might be a blunder. But it might be a blunder. Okay. I think his knight is lost. Only move is here. I need to convert this. I need to convert this. I absolutely need to convert this. So that would be a mistake. Let's get these pawns all in white squares. He's going to take that one, but I take with the bishop. We have only 4 minutes. We need to act fast. And I need to get his horse out of play. Very well. I really need to get his horse out of play. Okay. This pawn gonna fall, this pawn gonna fall. I need to let's try to exchange the bishop. Okay, he doesn't want to exchange the bishop. And he would be a bishop ahead. Very interesting. Okay, let's move back because this bishop cannot be attacked. Then we need to change a bit of strategy here. We need to start moving in. And now we are going to be the ones losing on time. Now we are going to be the ones losing on time. We need to move a bit faster here. Okay, let's try to get that pawn. And be on the attack. Okay, so you are going to be shut there. And then we're going to be on the move. King is shut. With a very nice threat. Okay, it was a nice defense from him. Let's keep on shutting his king. Okay, he wants to exchange. I will gladly exchange. I take this pawn. He takes that pawn. I take his pawn. He take that pawn. Let's keep his knight moving. This pawn is going to move. It's very stressful. I'm not used to these end games. I need 4 plays to queen. Our opponent is calculating. I think he needs to move his king back. He's going to move his knight there or here. I'm going to go after he's going to be babysitting that pawn all over the place. Now he's going to have to move his knight. No more checks. Then we get a queen with 1 minute 11. I need to take. I'm out of time. Queen. Check. 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 I need to gain time, so that's why I'm making these kind of ridiculous plays. Okay. Now we can't get out of there. Now I'm advancing my other pawn. That's a check. That's another check. That's another check. I get another queen. One, two, I queen. I check. Do we want to draw? Check. Check. Let's offer a draw. He could draw. Good game. Good game. Oh, I did not play really good. Yeah, an interesting end game, but I'm not highly educated. How are you doing? Yeah, very interesting end game. I'm not that strong in end games. I felt that I kind of did not play it quite well. I should maybe had acted a bit differently. I was trying to find a way to do so. Um, definitely, there was mistakes here done here. Um, but very interesting end game indeed. Very interesting end game indeed. Queen versus queen, I think. Yes. Okay. Let me clarify something. Yeah, he had a lot of pawns, but I felt I had an advantage on the game. I'm not sure. We can review this game because there is misses there, and regarding offering a draw, I will never. It's not because I don't respect my opponent. It's because that my stage right now, I don't offer draws or resign unless it's absolutely, it's like checkmate next move. Okay, even on checkmate next move, sometimes I play it because until the end on my stage of game, it's not because I don't respect the opponent. If I was very confident and playing very good, then I would gladly offer a draw or resign a game. But I feel that I need to play the games until the very, very end. That's why I made some moves here with the queen. I was trying to think about something, but there is no way. There was no way. I think I was up on most of the game, but maybe I wasn't. So this would be the game that we would review for sure. Um, do you agree with my assessment? No, you think that I was losing the game? Because here, yeah, he had. I feel that here instead of checking here, and I think this was a mistake. I should have gone instead gone here, get his pawn. Well, he kind of would promote the same way. I think the biggest failure here, if I may say, is that I wanted to put my queen over here, and that would save the game. Um, and I don't know if I had an opportunity to do it. I don't know if I had an opportunity to do it. I could have started running instead of doing all this. Well, I needed to check in order to avoid. Yeah, definitely I could have checked from here. That would get me a bit closer. In here, I could have checked him from there. But I stayed on the edge of the board for a long time. Move 64, move 64. Move 64 was my, when it did it here, yeah, uh, instead of queen, I see that maybe instead of, maybe no, analyzing this, I think that instead of queen f5, if I moved queen f3, I would have a chance. So I think this is the miss. Instead of queen f5, if I moved queen f3, this pawn can't move, so he could never come. His king cannot basically move. He needs to move here. Then I start running with this pawn. Oh, yeah. Queen h1. Yeah, queen h1. He had to move here, and I start running my pawn. If he ever moves here, I take, and these pawns wouldn't promote. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yep, I see it. Queen h1. Queen h1 protecting this pawn and avoiding any of these guys to promote, because these would be cut. It would be, yeah, 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 I think so. He needed to come with the king all the way around, basically. Yep, that's true. That's true. Oh well, thank you for the tip. Oh, it's fine. It's interesting. Oh, okay. You didn't. So you play also. Are you good at it? As you see, I'm not that good at it. Um, yeah, but this was the recipe. Yeah, Queen h1 and then promote this pawn. Yeah. So another lesson learned. But again, if I may say, it's the it was against this game was against the King's Indian, and King's Indian is an opening that I play. Oh, you're around 1,000. That's cool, man. I'm trying. I'm trying. Um, it was against the King Indian, so here I feel that here, yeah, I think this was the only move. But then I feel that instead of moving the king over there, instead of moving the king there, um, maybe I should have moved the king here. I know that he would check me again, but I'm just blocking this diagonal for my queen. So there might be maybe move the king here. Because the only way he has to, yeah, maybe moving the king here, he has no way to impede check, so should maybe move the king out of the out of this diagonal. I just needed to, well, he doesn't have any way to stop this pawn now. Even if he comes here, he doesn't have any way. The only way for him to stop the pawn is to get over there or over here. So these two squares are the ones that he needs to move his, and he needs one check. He needs to check me again in order to get there. So yeah, moving the king there, I think it was also a mistake. Anyway, lesson learned. Lesson learned. Okay, so it's been 2 games. We are going for the third one, but before that, I would ask everyone to be a bit patient. So I played 2 games, and I'm feeling my throat is a bit dry, and I need to quickly just have a sip of water. So I'll be back in around 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, don't go anywhere. When he tried to trade knights, yeah, but uh, let's when did we, what you mean, to trade knights, you mean in the beginning of the game? I just got his, his bishop. When he tried to trade knights in the end. Oh, you mean right here I should never had traded. Yeah, here, you mean this. I was, yeah, this, it's move 55. I should have sacrificed my knight or just protect my knight. I could have moved my knight here. I could have moved my knight to h3 or move my knight to d3 and promote. But yeah, I understand that knight h1, yeah, it could be. I feel that knight h3 a little bit could be a little bit better because it avoids his king to come in. His king needs to go around, and I would have yeah, yeah, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. Because I ended up kind of fixing his, but I think I was slow with this pawn moving. Well, h3 pushes the pawn. That's true. So h1, if he pushes the pawn, I go g3 and then f1, and I would be basically vulnerable also. But at least I had time. I would have time to know what. Yeah, because here, if he pushes the pawn, I go g3 with check, and then f1. But if he doesn't push the pawn, he comes here. He comes king f4, and then yeah, I would have promoted the queen. Yeah, but it's tricky to see, and especially in time. I was in time. I start panic about time when I see my clock is down on time. I think I played fairly quickly. I was kind of out of time. I was running out of time when I see the clock going down in 1 minute. Yeah, it's kind of, it's really tricky. It's always easier. It's always easier when you see it afterwards, right? Always easier when you see it afterwards. Oh man. And I was lucky to have this check, because if I didn't have a check, I would be really in trouble with him with an extra pawn. Anyway, I think, yeah, for here, definitely h1. Yeah. page one would work perfectly. Anyway, guys, don't go anywhere. I'll be back in a minute. Just let me have a sip of water, and I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I was just outside. I'm back. I was just outside having a cigarette to relax. I don't smoke inside the house, so okay, let's go for the last game. I reckon I will be playing blacks next. Let's see how it goes. And yeah, if you guys think, first of all, five of you that are watching this, if any of you wants to friend me up in chess.com, please feel free to do so. This is my name, and I'll be honored to play any of you uh, after the next game, unrated game. And also, if you guys are uh, well around here, I would be very glad to have some training games with you or something. And yeah, just trying to also make friends in here, which would be nice. um okay, let's go for a new game. I've been disconnected. All right, we are going for the next game. It's a black one. Let's see. Okay, so our turn now to go to the King's Indian. Oh, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to do this. I really didn't want to do this. It was a blunder. I blundered on the first move. I didn't want to do this. Usually with this structure, I always play the Caro-Kann. With this structure, I always play the Caro-Kann. So I blundered. I blundered on my very first move. I'm not comfortable. And I don't know how come this still shows disconnected here, since I'm playing. And I'm playing an opponent from international. International. All right. Bishop there. Bishop there. Let's cut his bishop. Okay, this was expected. His bishop moves back. Let's get our center a bit more protected. Let's free our bishop. Okay, if he takes here, no, I think we can do that. Okay, let's think. If I attack his queen, the queen comes here. He thinks I cannot take. But I could take his queen. If he comes here with the bishop, I take and I lose the knight. So let's do something about this white bishop. No, actually, let's attack his bishop and cut his knight. Let's attack his bishop. His bishop moves. Let's again threaten his bishop. His knight now. Let's try to exchange bishops. And see how it goes. I think he's forced to take the bishop. I don't see any counterplay. Let's try to exchange the rook. We have 8:55. I'm afraid that if I refresh the page, this will disappear, but I will kind of abandon the game. I don't know. Okay, that's interesting. He's making. Oh, is it trying to advance the pawn here? So we should act. Accordingly. We threaten his pawn. Okay. We want to bring one more piece into the game. And actually, I'm a little bit late because definitely I should bring my king up. I think. So if I take, he takes, he takes, I take, he takes, and you'll be having a majority here, so it's to no avail. Let's first do this. Six minutes. I don't see my opponent's time, but it's fine. I'm a little bit lost. I'm a little bit lost. I confess I'm a little bit lost. Okay. Now. Let's take. Let's take. Let's take. Let's shut this one down. Trying to see what's the next move. This King's Indian sometimes is a bit complicated. I think we're in time to do this and to double up our rooks. Sorry, to double up our queen and rook. We even can plan move if this knight moves, or actually we can plan to move the rook here, move the queen here. Okay, we were kind of expecting this move. I think we can have something. We can definitely, I feel that we can definitely, no, actually, we don't. Or do we? Okay, let's take. Check. Check. Mate. Oh, I didn't see checkmate. I only see check. Oh man. Oh man. That was nice. That was nice. I didn't see checkmate actually. I didn't see the checkmate. Oh, this was nice. This was nice. Oof, oof, oof. This was nice. Yeah, this bishop is a monster. Yeah, it was a checkmate. I didn't see the checkmate. Man, I'm happy. So, I think this was nice. I was thinking that he would come here, but it would same apply. So, also I was thinking this is only move for him to protect that rook there. Oh man, this felt nice. I didn't see the checkmate. Woo, man, I'm happy. All right, all right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right. So yeah, what I'm sure that he blundered, well, this move was a blunder because his move would be, his only move would be knight there, and I'm planning on moving the queen here. If he moves knight there, I move the queen here with ideas of checking. He moves, I check him, he needs to move, and it's checkmate. So I was thinking he moves here, I move here. Even if he takes, I will check him, only move here, check. But probably I would get his rook first. Yeah, I would see, but I was looking at this diagonal to check and then come in with the bishop, because if I check, if I come here with, if I check here, is only move here, and then I check, only move there, and my queen would be there. Probably I would take it with this pawn. Well, I needed at least this rook here to cut him off, but this was the basic idea. So this was the basic idea. If he didn't get rid of this rook, it would be a trouble. But I checkmate. Oh, nice. So guys, let me just refresh the page to get rid of this annoying thing. Okay, got rid of it. So one great move, 9 best, 9 excellent. Okay, so for you guys that are still here, right, usually I review one of the games. So is there any game you would like for me to review? The first one, the second one, or the third one? We can review one of them on our free account, and also if you want to play a game, let's just send me an invite and rate it. Okay, this is my name in chess.com. So if you want to, this is the time to do it, because otherwise just let's analyze this last game. Let's review it in the meantime and see all we did. Oh, we were in advantage from here on. We played at 83 with one great move, 10 bests, no blunders, no mistakes. So this was kind of a perfect game for us. We played at 1500 level. I wish, my friends, I wish I could. And he did one blunder. He did nothing wrong, nothing right. Well, eight best moves, but one blunder, and that was the last. So takes that. Okay, I bring here. He actually suggests there, but I'm playing the King's Indian. Okay, this was okay. This was okay. This was best move. Is a mistake. why did I move my, no, wait a minute. Okay, this, okay, then I move there, okay, he moves here, best move, there, okay, best move, yeah, chasing the bishop, best move, he's okay, he wanted me to move my, but I chase his horse away, best move, he says he's okay, but he'd rather me trade to move the knight. Trading was a mistake. I should have taken with the horse, he thinks, with the knight. This one, I take it, it was best move. Attacking his queen. He wants me to attack the center, understandable. It's good, he wants me to go up there and try to double up his pawns. There, it's okay. Okay, he still wants me to go in the center. This is best move to take. He takes, I take, he wants me to take with the pawn, but I want to make him take with the bishop and then get rid of the bishop. He prefers me to go, and I understand why. He wants me to go with the rook, because if I go with the rook, I'm threatening to double up, but then I don't have much thing. Well, I can go with the rook and then try to break and move my queen and so on. Okay, this was bad move, so we were in advantage. This, I was expecting him to move there, but to move here, but I would just, oh, this would be a big disadvantage indeed. So I moved there, it was good. Okay, moves there, best move. He wants me to move the rook there. This is best move. This is okay. I was thinking about that also, but I had that knight there, so he got the knight there. I threatened the knight, best move, and this is the blunder. This is a great move, and this is checkmate. So I kind of understood the game. Yeah, he's, as I said when I was playing, his best move would be there. No doubt about it. And then I would have to triple up here and play chess from there. Yeah, so this was our last game. Pretty happy about it. Okay. So as just a quick review on everything today. So today we start winning with whites. We have a draw. And we end up with a winning with blacks, and where I didn't play my best opening, we went up from last time, what, 877 to 895. Pretty happy. 50% games won, 3 draws, 24 lost. Average opponent was 839 on wins, 851 on losses. The best win we had was against 1017. So these stats, this is all games. With white we have 52% versus 45 and 3 and with black we have 55%. Yeah, I feel that I'm a little bit stronger with black also, even though this game was kind of atypical because that's not what I was going to play. So in the last 90 days, or we better refer to the last 30 days. That's when we started. We are on day 19, so we are up 69 points, which is gives us hope. On the last 7 days, we are up 30 points. So, yep, all time, we are down 355 points. Let's not see this. Let's not see this. Okay, let's not see this. All right, so that's it for the games of today. And as usual, we honor always one chess uh, person, one chess famous player or streamer in the end of our streams. And today, I picked a guy that I find very, very interesting. Mikhail Tal. Misha. Mikhail Tal. Probably you guys know him. If you love chess, it's a name that you know for sure. He's a Soviet Latvian chess grandmaster, and he was the 8th world chess champion. He's considered a creative genius and widely regarded as one of the most influential players in chess history. Yeah, indeed. Tal played in an attacking and daring combinational style. His play was known above all for improvisation and unpredictability. And Vladislav Zubok said to him about him, every game for him was inimitable and invaluable as a poem. Now, if you know Tal and if you see his games, he's like Tal is a chess personality, a chess grandmaster. That when you see his games, it's crazy games. He attacks crazy. He sacrifices pieces crazily. It's very exciting games and with very much success. He had the a very, very, very above anything capacity of calculation. That's why he was so much on the attack. That's why he played so aggressively. That's why he very often, he sacrificed pieces, and I think his opponents would be stunned, would be like, oh my goodness, what is this? And will be completely thrown off anything. And that earned him also the nickname of the magician from Riga. And two books that are famous, the Mammoth Book of World's Greatest Chess Games and Modern Chess Brilliancies, include more games by him than any other player. And he also held the record for the longest unbeaten streak in competitive chess history with 95 games, 46 wins, 49 draws, okay, between the October 73 and October 74. Recently, Ding Liren, a player from China, had a streak of 100 games, 29 wins, 71 draws between August 17 and November 18. But Ding Liren, 100 games is, look, it's 29 wins and 71 draws. Okay, today we are in a different chess time, but 46 wins, 49 draws says a lot about a player. He died in 28 June 1992 in Moscow, and they held Mikhail Tal Memorial Chess Tournament between 2006 and 14, and also 2016 and 2018. So if you want to really see exciting games, go and review some of Mikhail Tal's games. I'm sure you can find a lot of streamers in YouTube that do review games from the past, and you'll see how excited they review the games, with the excitement they review the games of Mikhail Tal. So kudos and thank you to Mikhail Tal for all that he's done in chess, and to leave us with a legacy of so many great games. So this is our chess personality for today, and we're basically done for our today's stream. Tomorrow we'll be here roughly at the same time, usually around 9:30 10 a.m. GMT plus 8, the usual time that we stream. It was a pleasure to have you on stream. A big thank you to highly educated that discussed with us the second game and was here on the stream. Thank you so much. It was an honor to have you here. Hope you guys come back, are not too bored. This is my road to 1400, which will be a long road to be achieved, but it's making me push my chess and have gained my passion back, and keep me also busy. So before you guys go, and before you leave the video, if you're seeing afterwards or if you are on stream, I just wanted to ask you a favor. Be happy, enjoy life, because you only live once. Bye guys, thank you so much. See you all tomorrow.